guys, magbalot tayo ng ating lumpia. Yes, Merry Christmas lumpia. Yan, ang dami guys. So, balutin na natin para today is wala po kaming pasok. Kaya samantalahin na natin ang paggawa ng mga anik-anik para sa New Year. Luto lang ako ng luto guys. Lagay ko lang sa ref para papasok ako. Bala na sila, aking anak. Kain na lang sila. Samantalahin ko ang bakasyon. Bakasyon namin. 2 days vacation. 1 day only guys. Yan, good morning. Merry Christmas. Time now is almost 2 o'clock in the afternoon here in the Philippines. Yan. Kaya magbalot tayo ng lumpia. Lami kayo niya siya guys. Very yummy. Very delicious. Delicioso. Delicioso.
Kasi madaling maging mabait kapag maayos sa lahat. Pero doon mo talaga makikita ang tunay na ugali ng isang tao. Kapag may nagawang mali.
I'm listening motivation videos. Yan. Ganyan ang lifestyle ko guys. If I'm at home, always nakikinig ng mga motivation videos.
Oo, mali ako. Tapos titigil siya sa pag-uulit ng parehong pagkakamali. Kasi kapag may accountability, may kasunod na pagbabago. Hindi lang sorry for the moment. Hindi sorry for the action.
Masyadong malabnaw ang aking ginawa. Yaman na to guys.
Malinaw na siya ang may mali. Parang ikaw pa yung may kasalanan. Biglang lilipot ako sa akin. Sasabihin pa niya, kasi ikaw naman eh. Kung hindi mo ginawa yan, hindi rin ako gaganyan. That's not accountability. That's blame shifting. Hindi niya inaayos ang problema niya. Tinatabunan niya lang. Relatable to. Dahil na sa relationship, pamilya, o kaibigan. Kapag nasaktan ka, at sinabi mo ng maayos, imbis na pakinggan ka, nagiging defensive agad. Parang inaatake mo raw siya. Laging may dahilan, laging may explanation, pero never may pag-ako. Paulit-ulitin nag-a-adjust. Naman siya, walang binabago. At ito pa, ang taong walang accountability, mahilig sa half apology. Yung tipo ng sorry na, sorry kung nasaktan ka. Hindi, sorry kasi sinaktan kita. Malaking pagkakaiba yan. Kasi sa unang word na, sorry kung nasaktan ka. Kasalanan mo pa nung nasaktan ka. Sa pangalawa na, sorry kasi nasaktan kita. Inaako niya yung ginawa niya. Diba? Malaking pagkakaiba. Kapag may accountability ang isang tao, nararamdaman mo safe ka magsabi ng totoo. Hindi ka matatakot magsalita. Kasi alam mo, hindi ka makapagtay. Hindi ka i-gaslight. At hindi ka gagawin masama sa sarili mong kwento. Pero kung every time na magsasalita, nauuwi ka sa paghingi ng sorry at ikaw na yung nasaktan, hindi ka muna. That's a red flag. Tandaan mo.
Yes, red flag.
People with good intentions,
That's a red flag.
People with bad intentions protect their ego at your expense. Hindi mo trabahong turuan isang tao kung paano maging accountable. Ang trabaho mo, protektahan ang sarili mo kapag malinaw ng ayaw ng umako. Kung paulit-ulit na lang ang negative cycle, hindi yan misunderstanding. Choice na yan. And you deserve better than someone who can't own their actions.
True.
Number 5. Ano ang reaction niya kung hindi niya nakukuha ka ng gusto? Kapag hindi niya nakukuha ang gusto niya, dito talaga lumalabas ang tunay ng condition. Kasi madaling maging mabait kapag okay ang lahat. Pero kapag may delay, kapag may rejection, o hinindihan mo siya, doon mo makikita kung genuine ba siya. Kung may tinatagong agenda. May mga tao, pag hindi napagbigyan, biglang nagbabago ang tone. From sweet to cold. From caring to distant. Parang may switch na pinindot. Himig lang, kaya ramdam mo ang bigat. Hindi siya galit ang direkta, pero pinaparamdam niya sa'yo na may kasalanan ka. And that's not maturity. That's emotional pressure. Meron din kapag hindi nakuha ang gusto, questioning yourself. Napapaisip ka, ano ba ang mali? That's guilt tripping. Hindi yung love o concern. Yung iba naman, nagiging passive aggressive. Hindi ka diretsong aawalin, pero may side comments. May parinig, may katahimikan, mas maingay pa sa sigaw. Ginagawa nilang uncomfortable ang paligid para sumuko ka at ibigay na lang ang gusto nila. Control yan, hindi compromise. May mga tao rin kapag hindi nasunod, biglang binabawi ang effort. Yung dati, don't do reply, don't do update. Ngayon, sin zone, one word answers. Parang sinasabi nila, ito ang mangyayari kapag hindi mo ako sinunod. Love should not be like a reward system. At may mas delikado pa, yung nagmamadali. Kapag hindi mo agad sinunod, pinipilit ka. Dapat ngayon na, last chance mo na to. Kasi natatakot sila na kapag nagkaroon ka ng oras mag-isip, baka makita mo ang totoong intention nila. Pressure is a sign na takot silang mawala ng control. Pero pakinggan mo to, ang taong may mabuting intention, dahil hindi niya makuha ang gusto niya, respetado ka pa rin. Hindi ka na parurusahan emotionally.
True.
Hindi ka na nahihirapan. Maiintindihan niya na may sarili kang desisyon, may sarili kang timing at limitasyon. So ask yourself this, kapag nagsabi ka ng hindi, naging mas mahinaan mo siya o mas mapanganib? Kasi minsan, hindi mo kailangang hanapin ang masamang intensyon. Pinapakita na nila mismo kapag hindi sila napagbigyan. Number 6, kung wala siyang respeto sa oras mo. Kapag sinabi natin respect sa oras at energy mo, hindi lang ito tungkol sa pagiging busy o hindi. Mas malalim pa dyan. Alam mo yung pakiramdam na lagi kang available, pero siya, hindi. Ikaw yung nag-a-adjust ng oras, nag-aantay ng reply, nag-cancel ng plano para lang ma-accommodate siya. Pero kapag ikaw na may kailangan, biglang, sorry, busy ako. That's not just pagiging busy, that's lack of respect. Ang taong may mabuting intensyon, marunong respeto ng oras mo. Kasi alam niya na oras yan ang buhay mo. Hindi niya basta-basta kukunin, sasayangin, o gagamitin kapag convenient lang sa kanya. Hindi ka niya tatawagan kapag bored siya, tapos makawala kapag okay na ulit siya. Hindi ka niya kakausapin lang kapag emotionally empty siya at iiwan ka emotionally drained pagkatapos. Ang respeto sa energy mo at oras mo, it means hindi ka niya laging iiwan na pagod, confused, o mabigat ang dibdib. Hindi ka niya gagawin emotional dumping lang. Hindi ka niya uutusan mag-intindi palagi habang siya ayaw mo hindi pabalik. Kasi kapag mahalaga ka sa isang tao, iisipin niya kung paano ka maapektuhan. Hindi lang kung paano siya makikinabang. At pakinggan mo to, kung kailangan mo bang ipaglaban ng oras, nahiya mo sa isang tao, malinaw na sign na yun. The right people won't make you beg for basic respect. Hindi ka dapat makaramdam ng guilt kapag nagpahinga ka, kapag no ka, o pinili mo ang sarili mo. Kaya kung after makipag-usap sa isang tao, pakiramdam mo, lagi kang ubos, emotionally, mentally, even spiritually, anunin mo ang sarili mo. Inaalagaan ba na ang energy ko? O ginagamit lang? Because real respect doesn't rush you, doesn't drain you, or consume you. Real respect protects you. Number 7, laging may kapalit ng kabaitan. Alam mo, may isang klase ng kabaitan na sa unang parang ang sarap sa pakiramdam. Parang sobra silang maalaga. Laging nandyan, laging ready tumulong. Pero habang tumatagal, may mapapansin ka. Parang may utang ka, hindi mo naman sinadya. Ganito yun, may mga taong babae, hindi dahil gusto ka nilang tulungan, kundi dahil may inaasahan silang kapalit. At kapag hindi mo na ibigay yung gusto nila, biglang nag-iiba ang tono. Biglang may panto,
True.
biglang may paninig. May mga moments pa na sasabihin nila, pagkatapos ng ginawa ko para sa'yo, walang ang gaganti mo.
True.
Ang tunay na kaibigan, walang sibo, walang singit. Hindi
Walang
na
sinawan. True.
Pero kapag ang kabaitan ay nagkasunod na pressure, sana naman ginawa mo ito. Ako nga, ganito ginawa ko para sa'yo eh. Hindi na yung business, transaction na yun. Minsan, ginagamit nila ang kabaitan para makuha ang tiwala mo. Once nakuha na, doon na lalabas ang control. You'll notice na nahihirapan ka ng tumanggi kasi ayaw mo mukhang ungrateful. And that's the trap. Kasi ang goal nila, hindi ang tulong. Ang goal nila, obligahin ka. Di ba? Yung tipong kapag okay ka at sumusunod ka, mabait sila. Pero kapag nag-set ka ng boundary, biglang sasabihin na nagbago ka na. The truth is, hindi ka nagbago. Tumigil ka lang maging convenient. Real kindness feels like hindi ka nag-overthink, hindi ka nagigilty, hindi ka natatakot na mag-no. Pero kapag yung kabaitan ng isang tao ay nagpapabigat ang bibig mo, nagpaparamdam ng may utang na loob ka habang buhay, that's not love. That's leverage.
True.
So pay attention. Hindi lahat ng mabait ay may mabuting intention. Sometimes, the nicest people are the ones who expect the most in return. And you're not selfish for protecting your peace. You're just finally choosing yourself. Number 8, kung paano ko nagpatuloy kapag walang nakatingin. Dito talaga lumalabas ang totoong intensyon ng isang tao. Dito talaga lumalabas ang totoong intensyon ng isang tao kapag wala nang nakatingin. Kapag sarado na ang pinto, tahimik na ang paligid, wala nang kailangang i-impress. Kapag may audience, napakagaling mo din mabait. Sweet, supportive, caring, parang ikaw ang pinaka-importante na tao sa mundo. Pero tanungin mo sa sarili mo, ganito pa rin ba siya pag kayong dalawa na lang? Kasi doon mo makikita kung totoo o palabas lang. Kung kapag yung tao, bigla siyang malamig, bigla siyang irritable, o parang istorbo ka. That's not bad boy, that's a pattern. Minsan tahimik lang, di ba? Pero ramdam mo yung distance. Minsan may sarcasm, passive-aggressive na biro, o sabi na pagmamaliit na parang joke lang, pero tumatama. At kapag sinubukan mo magsabi ng nararamdaman mo, bigla kang sasabihan ng sensitive mo naman, nag-iinapti ka lang. That's emotional invalidation. Kaya pa sabihin na wala siyang masamang intensyon. Mapapansin mo rin to, kapag may tao, proud siya sa'yo. Pero kapag kayo lang, wala kang boses. Ang mga desisyon niya ang nasusunod. Ang feelings mo, optional. Parang mahalaga ka lang kapag may silbi sa imahe niya. That's not love. That's control. Disguised as care. At alam mo yung pinakamasakit? Yung kapag walang audience, hindi mo na pinagdududahan yung sarili mo. Bigla kang tatanong, ako ba ang mali? Baka, okay lang ako. Baka ganito talaga ang pagmamahal. No. Hindi ka nag-i-imagine. Your body feels it before your mind understands it. A person with good intentions will be consistent. Kahit walang camera, kahit walang palakpakan, kahit walang validation from others, pareho pa rin ang respeto. Hindi perfecto, oo, pero safe ka. Naririnig ka. Hindi mo kailangan maglakad sa eggshells. So, ang advice ko sa'yo, bilang kaibigan mo yun, observe the private version of that, not the public one. Kasi ang tunay na character, hindi yan pangitandali. Lumalabas yan sa katahimikan. At kung sa katahimikan na yun, pakiramdam mo ay maiit ka. Nararamdaman mo yung takot mo ng salita. Kung palagi kang nag-a-adjust. Listen to that feeling. That's not love talking. That's your intuition trying to protect you. Number 9, transparent ba siya? Kapag ang isang tao ay sincere, open siya sa mga desisyon mo, sa mga pinagdadaanan niya, at sa mga expectations niya sa'yo. Hindi siya palagi nagtatago o nagpapaloko para makuha ang gusto mo. Kapag nagkikipag-usap ka, hindi siya naglalagay ng hidden agenda o manipulative na paliwanag. Imagine mo ba, nagplano kayo ng outing o project, tapos sa huli, mga secret motive siya, hindi niya sinasabi sa'yo. That feeling, wait, bakit ganun ka lang? Yan ang classic sign na hindi transparent ang intensyon. Transparency doesn't mean lagi kailangan perfect o walang mistakes. Pero ang totoo, open at straightforward na komunikasyon na nagpapakita, hindi nagtago ang manipulahin.
Hello, Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year! Magawa tayo ng lumpia, guys. I'm making rules. Yes, this is famous rules in the Philippines. Every time there's an occasion, you know, lumpia is the best recipe that we are prepared, and it combines with ground pork and then spices like vegetable, carrots, and cabbage. Sometimes you're gonna put spicy chili, black pepper, and bell pepper. Yeah.
That's when you need to trust your gut. If if something feels hidden,
In Saudi before, they call this sambusa, but they are
consistency.
they are what do you mean? They are wrap it differently. I forgot how to wrap it. I've been making this before when I'm working in
Hindi mo gagawin ito, baka masira ka
Saudi
sa-
Arabia.
Parang sinasabi nila,
Different wrap.
kailangan mong makakot o magduda
I
sa-
forgot already how to.
sundin ang
We
gusto
call
mo.
that sambusa. Yes, so the OFW in Saudi and Arab country,
Confidence mo,
sambusa is the name. Here we call this
kung sino ang nagbibigay
lumpia, and in English rules.
bilang food.
It's rules because it's gonna roll.
You need to stare just to get the word.
It's gonna be
They will
rolled.
support you against mga insecurities mo. At hindi nila ito ginagamit lamang sa'yo. Kapag na-identify
Also, we
mo,
have the one before, I remember, in Saudi, we use the leaves of the olive or grapes. I forgot them. But we use the leaves to wrap the pork. It's not pork, I mean laham,
Kapag pinag-uusapan natin ang long-term
meat,
effect
and
sa tao sa buhay mo, hindi lang ito tungkol sa kung paano
Saudi
nakakaranas
karot,
sa'yo. Mas malalim ito.
like
Isipin mo,
goat.
bawat tawag sa paligid sa'yo ay may imprint sa emosyon mo.
It's very yummy because we wrap it in the
Kung palaging negatibong epekto ng presensya niya,
leaves.
laging stress ka, laging may
Leaves
guilt,
of
laging nakakaramdam ng
I think
kalungkutan,
grapes.
nakaka-apekto palagi ito sa confidence mo, sa relationships mo, at sa future goals
Then
mo.
we're gonna make it
Sa kabilang
steam
banda,
for a
ang
long
mga tao
hours.
may genuine intention,
So
ay
it
may
will
conflict o misunderstanding
mix with that
pagdating
one.
sa
We mix with the
iiwan ng sense of growth sa'yo.
sticky rice.
They challenge you in a healthy way. They celebrate your wins sincerely, and they make you feel safe
Eh?
enough.
Sticky masbati rice, I think. Masbati rice. I forgot. It's been a long time. Almost 7 years, 8 years, or more than that. Maybe 10 years. I'm working in Saudi before, but sad to say, my luck is not there in abroad. My luck is in the Philippines, which is I'm very thankful to God. Yeah, thank you, Lord, for the wonderful moments when I decide to be alone. Yes. But before, it's very miserable. Better to be alone with God rather than to take a partner, which is to make you all mess up your things, mess up your personality and everything in life. Thank you, Lord, for this memorable days and very satisfied moment in my life. Some other people, they are not. Yeah, I admit during first year of my living without a partner, it's a little bit harder, but because I don't know everything, know nothing. I'm young, I don't know nothing before, but God's wisdom is working in my life. So God be the glory. Thank you. I pray that God will educate me when I start to go to school, bonding with other people, yes, deal with other friends in school, yes, I start to grow, I start my confidence. But after that, my life is getting easier, especially in my YouTube. That's why I'm always want to share my moment. If I'm free, I want to share my moment in YouTube because that is the reason why I become like this. I become confident. I'm talking to the camera every time. Makes me confident and really, really effective. You know, being a blogger. If you are shy type, then make a blog, talk to yourself in front of your cell phone and share what you are thinking. Thank you. YouTube is making my life also different and more easier. no stress.
Ay mga tanong ng CV lang. Pero parang pinapakita.
Thank you, Lord. And prayer
Hindi naman
also.
diretso mo
Prayer
nagsasalita.
and my faith.
Pero
Of
hindi
course,
tayo nagsasalita. Parang may
I
kulang.
do believe that
Parang may
if you have
tumigil sa
faith,
kanya.
and it's gonna
Hindi
be
inside. Ramdam mo na may hindi siya sinasabi. That feeling matters.
shows in your
Pero napagkakataon din,
outputs.
bigla siya nagiging defensive. Kahit wala
Perspective
kang
that it
accuse.
is not only by words, faith by words, but in action.
Kainis. Ay galit.
I do believe always that I'm not alone. God is with me.
That's protection. Protection ng isang bagay.
If I do things and I don't know, I always, Lord, help me, Lord. I don't know how to do it. Later on,
Kayo lang.
it's manifest. That's the power of prayer and the power of faith. Yes, always remember the owner of these things that we use, that we experience is only one. That is our God. Yes, wherever you are, whatever your job, that is blessed by God. It's not by our own. It's from God. Yes, we do our moves, our actions, but God is always looking at us. Also, the most important, our heart, our mind. What is the inside of it? Because if you're doing outside good, but your mind is not good, it's not manifesting. That's why sometimes we have prayers that it's not granted because our mouth is saying, yes Lord, I need this, yes Lord, it's gonna be happen, but our mind or heart is doubted. So it will not given to us if we are doubting, guys. You must believe what you are praying. Example, you pray that you need a job or you need a views, a lot of views in YouTube. I never pray like that. No, I never pray. And I must pray that unity, peace, and number one is OFW because I've been OFW before. That is my priority of praying that they will come to their back to the country that they have from and together with their family and they will stay alive better without boss and they are the one boss because I want some OFW, me as an OFW struggle a lot and because of my kids, because I want to send my kids in the school. So to do that, even it's very hard, I sacrifice myself. Yeah, so after sacrificing, God is preparing a good life. So it's not about material, but more on spiritual for me because now it's I don't have the problem about finances, but with the glory because I'm not the type of person that expecting a lot more. What I had is I'm happy to share it. That's all. I'm not expecting a lot more because I'm already blessed with my house. Thank you, Lord. I'm already blessed for my kids because they have already their own job. I have my friends still there until now for all the years. Yes, I have my new friends coming. Yeah. So that's my blessing. Finances is a kind of bonus only, but my main priority is not the finances that I have. No, the peace of mind. I really thankful about it. Even sometimes I'm just tired, but if I sleep, no more tired. Because I know I have my goal already. I'm done my goal and I'm just working for it to enhance. My goal is to help some people someday. That is my goal. That if ever needs work, I can give work. If ever, God will bless and give a good salary, especially those who want to go abroad and want to stay in the Philippines. That's my goal, guys. Not only for me, but to all my co-fellows, especially our fellow. Yes, God is looking my heart. God is reading my mind. God knows what's inside of it. Kaya, to all of you, good morning, good evening, Merry Christmas. Make a habit that we will do pray for each of us. Not only for our needs, but the other needs too. And God will really, really happy about it. Thank you, Lord. It's a kind of blessing that we are going to have. Once you are praying for another, God always bless you. Not in finances, but health and peace of mind. That's the most important. Because some of us, a lot of money, they cannot sleep because they are worried about how if they are having the thief, they are having in trouble about their finances, about their bank. So it's not good when they have no loyalty. Still, they are not happy. So why we should that expecting for that or praying for that? No, I pray that all of us will gonna be live easier, not for just finances, but everything in our life, with our family, with our friends. Yeah, that's a very pure blessings, wealth. Thank you. That's why I always, if I'm home, I always listen motivation blog, preaching, and that's how I make strong every day, motivate myself. I didn't watch any negative news or something like that, because once you are always habitually do that, sometimes it in your mind, always manifesting in your mind. So why you should put that kind of negative? Yeah, I know, I'm aware about what's happening, but don't make it always consider, because sometimes there's a fake news a lot online, Facebook, YouTube, a lot of fake news. So we need to pray and ask God to do things that make it control of it. Things in our life we cannot control, guys. Only God. So don't stress yourself about what happened now in our country, all over the world. No, it's God. We need to ask God. God is powerful. We don't have power. Even my kids before, I'm always down. I'm always worried, especially when the daughter is still in school. Always worried, a very long time not coming home, something like that. But through prayer, I overcome it. I said, Lord, I don't have power, Lord, to see what happened to my daughter. Only you. Let's always pray. And also to my mom. Mama sometimes is sick. I keep praying for that. Also my son before in academy. Lord, there's a lot of news about it. That blah 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 in the academy. Blah blah blah. But I keep praying that God will watch my kids. Watch my son. Because God is everywhere. He is just, and no, nothing to compare. Merry Christmas to all of you. Always remember, God is able. And in Jeremiah 33:3, it says, call me and I will answer you. And also in Jeremiah 29:11, my life verse, my plans is better than you. So I will bring hope and future in your life. So you read that verse, it's really my life verse, which I'm walking right now. So thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. I do believe that God got the plan to all of us. So we need to walk for it and don't go to bad things. Don't think other people better than us, because only God knows. I mean, don't think that we are better than other people. I always think I'm not better. Other people is better than me. So being humble is also key for your success. Don't be arrogant, don't be rude, because God knows when you have a bad intention. You must need a pure intention and love. So be humble always. Also in my kids, I always tell them, don't show what you have today, because we don't know tomorrow. So be humble. Must be God will be declared in all your achievements. So to God be the glory. You don't act like you are ahead. I told them, you are not. Don't act that you are ahead to all, because we are the same in the eyes of God. So we are the same, guys. Even you are rich, you are a millionaire, we are just the same in the eyes of God. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. Almost done. Happy Merry Christmas. And this one is also my preparation for the new year, guys. This one is cooked already. I just put it in the freezer and the freeze there, and can fry. When you don't have food, it can fry and make a snacks. It's a very nice snacks. Favorite of my son. Son is coming soon, but she's not staying for a long time because of her job. Because of his job. Also my daughter, guys, she got job already, and thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. They experience a good life. I mean, not being neglected to all the what they want. Unlike me before with mama, of course, cannot buy what I want because we are poor, and mama, I don't have time, don't have money to send me in school, buy me things. So now the kids now, new generation is they can earn bigger, and then especially when they are not the breadwinner, they have a lot of savings, hopefully for their future. I am happy about it, you know. I'm not leaning on their incomes. I do things also with my own efforts to make money. So thank you, Lord, for the knowledge about it. You can ask me in an email on what I do. If those want to share, I want to have a motivational how to being financial free. Have a got a financial freedom. But although, you know, guys, I learned how to manage my finances by watching tutorials, by watching motivation blogs, especially the famous businessman, famous influencer, which is have the podcast, Money Matters, and also that is my ever since I'm not a blogger, it's my habit. I'm always have the interest about how to multiply your money, how to do passive incomes like that. So that is my really lifestyle. Even I'm not a blogger before, because of my mom. Yeah, mother is having trained me when I'm young, selling vegetables in the market. So you are one 1,000, you can prolong that. Instead, you're gonna buy your needs, 1,000, you can start a business if you are really willing, you know. You can multiply it. You can multiply it with your own idea if you are really. Then, yeah, you can enhance also your financial management and studying and also in watching videos. As I said, thank you. Almost done na, guys. It's a lot more. How should I do this? It's a lot more wrapper. Maybe I buy ito. Thank you. Shout out and share your blessing, guys. Be my member, guys. Thank you so much. Should we put this so it will maybe I put tawli. This one is a face brown. It's a flower to stick. Thank you. I hope you like this video, guys. Maybe I make it more than 50 pieces. Should I put here? It will finish the wrapper. No more, but I have more here. I will just find out which I will put. Maybe I will buy noodles and I will try. Thank you and God bless. Let's count, guys. Let's count that. One, two, three, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30, 31, 2, 33, 34, 35, 36, 7, 9, 40, 50. 50 pieces. Thank you, Lord. Lord. Thank you, Lord. Next is I will make a greyhound. Happy Christmas and Happy New Year, everybody. Thank you, Lord. I'm done.